get that. But on January 11th, we are having our giant year-in review meeting. This is going to be an award ceremony. We'll make sure that the information goes out to everybody so you guys are here. It's probably going to be about a 2-hour meeting. If you guys were with us last year, we did a red carpet event via Zoom. It's going to be similar to that. This is going to be a Vanity Fair event. We're going to recap on the year. So really, really stoked about that. Thank you for being here. We'll get started in just a moment. Hopefully everyone had a wonderful, wonderful Christmas with their family. So can someone make some noise though? Because it's really, really quiet.
What's up, Elias?
Yo, thank you. What up, big dog?
What's happening in the music den?
Dude, what do you think?
That's sick, dude. I saw when you posted up there, you got little Johnny Cash, you got Elvis, you got Ella Fitzgerald. Is that what I see back there?
That's Etta James.
Etta James.
Yeah, I'm really, really pumped about the
new
Zoom backdrop. Now, I've always thought about this, and it never obviously came all together, but I've collected this art for many, many years from different festivals, record stores, places I've gone to, and then I went to Michael's and got all kinds of different frames and then hung them all up. So really stoked about it.
Oh, homemaking action, HGTV.
That's right, bro. It's my own little tiny desk. I was inspired by Tiny Desk. I was inspired by John Gomez's backdrop. I've seen tons of backdrops on Zoom. I'm like, hold on. I want that. I'm going to have that. So I'm stoked. So thanks for saying that, man. It took me so long. It took me so long to hang all this stuff up. So, all right, guys, we'll officially get started. It is 10:35. So you guys, welcome to the last week of December. 2021 was a crazy year. When we think about like 2020 and what we went through in pandemic, and it's been 2 years now, and we feel like, I felt for a little while like we were on the outskirts of this pandemic, like we're coming out of it. Things were getting a little bit better, but what are we seeing now? We're seeing 250,000 new cases of the new variant. And so I want you guys just to still play it safe. I know that we're wanting to be out, we're wanting to do the things that are normal for us, but I just want to encourage everyone to still play it safe. Keep your circles really, really small. I know it's important to spend time with people this time of year, but keep your circles super, super tight. We want you guys to make sure that you're healthy and happy and you're ready for the new year. So keep your circles tight, be aware of your surroundings, who you're seeing, what you're doing, and how you're going about your day. So just let's all try to stay safe and healthy out there, because it's running rampant right now, once again. So you guys, before we get started, we always like to interview. What's up, Sandy? What's the little dude's name again? All I see is blonde hair coming into the frame. I'd like to introduce all of our guests. So Kenny, before we get cracking, let's go ahead. Who do we have that is a guest on the line today?
I don't see any faces.
Okay. All right. If you are a guest and I don't recognize the name, or because I see Zoom user.
Oh, Kaley?
Kaley, what's happening, Kaley? Go ahead and say hello.
Everyone.
Hi, how are you?
I'm good. How are you?
Good, good. Welcome to our Team Fast Weekly meeting. How'd you find out about us?
Instagram. I found Kenny on Instagram. And V as well.
Okay. All right. Perfect. Well, welcome. Thanks for being here. I know we have, is it Tariq? Tariq, we have you as a guest today, my man. How are you? Thanks for being here. You were recommended by Donna to come to our meeting. How you doing?
I'm doing great, man. Appreciate the invite and glad to be here.
Well, we appreciate you being here, my man, and happy holidays to you and your family. Do we have any other guests on the line today? All right, cool. If you guys are a guest, make sure to say hello. What we always do is we always like to drop our wins and shout outs in the chat below. So feel free to put your wins and shout outs. I know it was a quiet week. It was Christmas week. And then also make sure to put your IG handle below. That way we can all stay connected. So let's get right into the teaching moment for the week. John, Carina, Molly, Kenny, did we have a teaching moment for the week? I don't think we spoke about that in our leadership meeting, but is there anything pertinent that we need to mention right now? Maybe do another reminder about the ethics training, Carina, or is there anything else?
Yes, Elias, double check your ethics training has been completed. Just teasing. Yeah, so the deadline for that ethics course is New Year's Eve. So TikTok, everybody, there's In Slack, there's a post about ethics from Renan, which was super sweet. Make sure you get that class taken care of before the end of the year. Otherwise, they're going to freeze your license. So super important to get that done. Just search NAR or ethics and you should be able to find the link.
Awesome. Awesome. And John, you took yourself off of mute, bro. Was there anything on your end?
Well, actually, I might as well throw it up now. We forgot to make a slide or a plan for the meeting about it, but I just want to let people know if you've been wondering about Follow Up Boss, if you're not on it yet, we haven't opened it up to everybody yet. We're transitioning out of Chime. That's going to be happening really starting the first week of next year. All the active Chime users, you'll hear from me. You're going to have access for a while, but next week we're going to be moving all the Chime data into Follow Up Boss, and then we're opening Follow Up Boss up to everybody also. So just stay tuned. You'll get emails out in the next week or so inviting you to join Follow Up Boss, and then we'll probably set up some trainings. There's lots of good videos and other resources, but if you want to get started on your own, there's some great videos out there too. So if you're wondering why you're not on Follow Up Boss, it's coming soon.
Perfect. Perfect. And I'll tell you what, you guys, I've used Follow Up Boss, I've used Chime, I've used Top Producer, I've used every single CRM out there, I feel, and I think Follow Up Boss is one of the best in the entire market. So super, super stoked about this. So let's go into the meeting slides for the week. So let me go ahead and pull my slides up and we'll go ahead and get cracking right now. So let's do this, you guys. Obviously, wins and shout outs, please load up our chat so we can share with each other what our wins and shout outs were for the week. Once again, thank you to all of our guests. Thank you for all of our agents for always coming to these meetings consistently every single week. So let's get right into productivity and new escrows for the week. So looking at the week, obviously it was a slower week just because of the holiday, but hours working in your business, once again, income producing activities. Melody posted the highest amount of hours working in her business. Amy Palin right behind her at number 2, Ginger Jordan at number 3, Joellen Brooks at number 4, and Gurpreet at number 5. So great job, you guys, tracking and moving your own needle. Hours working on your business. Sylvia came in at number 1, Gurpreet came in at number 2, and there was a 3-way tie for number 3. Ginger, Kevin, and Kim came in at number 3. So really great job, everybody. Let's move on to conversations leaderboard. Conversations were still high, even though we had the holiday week. Gurpreet had 10 conversations and she was tied with Melody for number 1. Amy Imhoff came in at number 3, tied with Amy as well as Gabrielle. So really great job to everybody having those conversations that are going to lead to appointments, that are going to lead to showings, that are going to lead to offers written, that are going to lead to offers being accepted. Buyer showings. Ginger was busy. Ginger was out showing 7 homes. Right behind her was Gurpreet and Joellen. And then Rosa Moreno came in at number 3, and Amy Palin once again on the leaderboard coming in at number 4. So really great job to everybody. Like I said, you guys, there's going to be a new era. There's going to be new things that we're going to be doing in Sisu. Sisu is not going to be used just to track your weekly stats, conversations, things like that. It's obviously important. What it's going to be is it's going to be a transaction management system. You're going to be able to put your goals in. Eric Kane could say, you know what? I want to put my 2021 or 22 goals in here. What are my GCI goals? What are my volume goals? What are my income goals? And that way he can really start to track and measure how close he is to his goal. If he's ahead of his goal, what is his projections? What is he forecasting? So you can really run your business as a true corporation. So as we move forward, there's going to be continuous ongoing training about Sisu. So if you haven't started playing around with the goal feature, if you haven't started looking at it in different ways, I highly encourage you to start watching the tutorials and start diving into Sisu. But let's get into community contributions. You guys, I want to turn this over to you. We have one, final week before the new year. What are you guys doing in your community that you want to talk about? What's going on that you guys want to share with the team? So if you have anything that's going on from a community contribution standpoint, feel free to grab the mic and talk a little bit about that right now. Anybody? Going once? I know it's going to be a quiet week. Going twice? Cool. Awesome. Awesome. Well, I'm sure there's tons of stuff that's going to be happening in the new year. So let's just keep cruising and get right into escrows. All right, guys, so we have some escrows we want to talk about. Let's start out with the first category, 550 to 770,000. Linnell Dixon and Gabrielle Hooks put a deal on the board for 600,000. Congratulations, ladies. Cynthia Peterson, she is away on vacation right now, got into contract for 730,000. And Rebecca Gamon put a flex into contract for $741,000. So Gabrielle, let's go over to you. Why don't you talk about this transaction that you and Linnell partnered on?
Yeah. So Nell and I partnered on this listing. We're super excited. The client actually had reached out to Nell on social media after seeing one of Nell's videos. So again, that's just the power of social media, because the client had a listing that had been sitting on the market for a long time with very little action. And the client's listing agent was just super unresponsive to the client, and she just was overall unhappy with the experience. So Nell and I partnered on this one, and we got it done off market within Team Fast before the year was out. So we're both super excited.
Boom. I love that. Love that. You guys, we are seeing just this huge rise of partnerships within the company. I don't know any other brokerage in the Bay Area that does as many partnership deals as we do. What happens in a lot of old school brokerages and the old school mentality, it's like, no, I don't share my secrets. No, Rebecca, I can't give you that. No, you're not part of, my inner circle. And there's this like coveting, right? I covet all this stuff. Here, it's like we share. And I'll tell you what, if Ben wants to partner with Kelly, well, then the consumer gets more. And what the consumer gets is they get two different vantage points. They get two different insights. They get two people's brains that could come together to do the best for the client. And so you guys, we're seeing a rise in partner deals. And I think that's going to continue into 2022. Ben, you took yourself off of mute, bro. Did you want to say something?
Oh, they get two beanies, bro.
They get two beanies, right? They get two beanies. I love it. All right, let's continue on. Congratulations to everybody that got on the board in that category. Going on, Gurpreet got in contract for 840,000. Vivian got in the contract for 850. What an incredible year both of them have had. Misty Matthews, the Misty Show, got in contract for 850. Great job. And Sunny and Cyrus got into contract for 850,000. This is a very, very special deal because this is actually Cyrus's very, very first fast transaction. So you guys, let's give Cyrus a giant round of applause. He's not on the call today, but show him some love. When you guys see him, give him a huge shout out and let him know that you appreciate all of his hard work. He's constantly in the office. But let's turn it over to Vivian. Vivian, I know that you're always driving. Let's go over to you, Vivian, to talk about this transaction. And you've closed out the year, and what an amazing year you've had. So Vivian, talk about this deal.
Thanks. So this is actually my Emeryville listing that I've had since November 2020. So Cyrus and Sunny did the open house for me, and then they got a buyer from it, and we're in contract. Their buyers actually was at a lower price point, so I pulled it from the market. We were going to do some work to it, but they talked their buyer into coming up higher, and my sellers accepted.
Beautiful. Well, congratulations. And what a year. And for the people that don't know, Vim, we'll talk a little bit more about this in the year in review. Tell us about your year compared to 2020.
I have, I believe, tripled my business since years past. So just seeing the team and seeing how everybody kind of works and friendly competition, basically, like I've been striving with the team.
Yeah, no, you truly have. I mean, what a year for you. We'll obviously talk more about that our year in review meeting, but congratulations to you, Vivian. Way to end the year strong. And for anybody that's had an fortunate opportunity to work with Viv as a mentee or in the office, just getting some insight from her, she's always down to help. She's always there as a line of support, and she's remained humble this whole entire time. So Viv, shout out to you. Great job. Way to crush the game. All right, guys, let's continue on. Juanita Rivera got into contract for $1,083,000. This is her largest contract in her career. This came on her birthday, which is the day after Christmas. So happy birthday. Congratulations and Merry Christmas to you. Ben Rojas got into contract for $1.1 million. Congratulations, Ben. And Joseph Chen and Jennifer Oak got in contract for $1.170. That's another dynamic duo that is sparked. in the recent months. Let's turn it over to Ben. Ben, I know you're on the line right now. So Ben, let's talk about this transaction, bro, and way to close out your year strong as well.
Yeah. So this is actually a really interesting deal. The client is someone that I sold a duplex to in Lathrop earlier this year. And he's always wanted to, live in a calmer area. He lives in Hayward, and he was out there visiting family in Tracy. And he said, hey, I saw this ranch. I want to go take a look at it. Wrote an offer, got accepted. And now we've got to sell a rental property in East Oakland. So that's, I need the team's help on this one. 414 Hale, if anyone has any buyers, 470, totally transparent. I need this to make that one happen because it's a contingent sale. So if you have a buyer for me, please let me know.
Beautiful, beautiful. And my man, you've had such an incredible year yourself. I mean, what's been your best year in real estate, or was this coming off your best year?
This has been the best year. I did more production than last year, and I think most of it, the reason that I was able to scale my business was because of the partnerships with both newer team members that want to learn, but also just seeing the hustle in this group. Like, it makes you want to work harder the more deals that people are putting in escrow. You're like, what am I doing? But I'm just slacking, So thank you to the team. Thank you to Kenny and Elias for keeping us all motivated. But yeah, I think the team has been probably the biggest motivator for me this year.
Beautiful, brother. Well, congratulations to you, and really thanks for all your contributions, man. Like, many of you have partnered with Ben, and many of you have really just been in the trenches with him. I can name, like Kelly and Juanita and Rosa, who have partnered with Ben and they've grown. So Ben, you've truly paid it forward in our environment, man. So appreciate all of your efforts. Before we go any further, I want to send a huge shout out to Kevin Magna. Kevin Magna just completed all of his EXP mentorship courses. That's now going to allow him, based on his production achievement, to be a fast mentor. So Kevin Magna, giving a huge shout out to you, brother, and all of your accomplishments. Once again, now he's in a position to pay it forward, to help you guys learn. And there was people in his corner that helped him. And dude, seeing what you've accomplished in such a short amount of time, and now seeing you be able to go full circle and give it back, bro, really, really pumped for you guys. So just so you guys know, if you've achieved 8 deals within 12 months, you guys have the ability to be a mentor in our environment. What you are required to do is you're required to do the online courses with EXP and become a EXP mentor first. You have to complete those, and then you can become a fast mentor. So huge opportunity for you guys to grow and build more money in 2022 by giving back to your brothers and sisters on the team. So let's take a look at this really quick. And I want to talk about this from a wealth management standpoint. So we always share our stats and we share our pending and where we're at. So right now we have closed 866 sides. That's $655 million in production. Average sales price is slightly over $750,000. Pending right now, we have 87 sides on 67 million. So let's talk about this. Statistics say that the average real estate agent will sell 4 to 6 homes every single year. I think that those numbers are skewed a little bit, particularly in the Bay Area. I think that anybody can sell a home in this market. Anybody can sell a home, right? You guys can have a pulse, put some pictures online, you guys can sell a house. However, when you guys are going up against those challenging situations and people are asking you, well, why you, Ben Rojas? Why you, Rebecca Gamon? Why you, Lenora? Right? Why? Right? Well, if you're going up against somebody else that does maybe an average, let's say 15 homes a year. So Mr. and Mrs. Seller, knowing that the average real estate agent is going to do 4 to 6 homes, let's just give somebody some credit. Let's say they did 15 to 20 homes. Well, knowing that, versus a company and a team that has done 866 deals in 1 year, who do you think is the better team to manage your wealth and protect your asset and protect your equity? Who would be the better team, knowing those stats? Well, of course, right? The answer is always going to be, this is NLP, right? The answer is always going to be yes. So I want you guys to not only know the stats, but be able to leverage the stats, especially when you guys are on listing campaigns. When you guys are going out there and talking to sellers about the benefits of working with you, working with the team that has posted 866 closed transactions and the amount of wealth that we have helped people manage in the Bay Area, There's no other team than us. Use that, leverage that, be able to tweak those words in a way that you can set an appointment and be like, yeah, you know, you actually make a clear point. 15 deals is a strong year for a real estate agent, but compared to 866, who do you think has more experience in managing wealth? I'd love to set up an appointment with you for 15, 20 minutes to talk about listing your home and all the benefits of doing that with us. It's really a hard situation to say no to, you guys. So I want you guys to go ahead, Gabrielle.
Oh, yeah, no, just to piggyback on that, one of the reasons why Nell and I got this client is because we were able to get it done off market. And we said we have a giant team we can leverage with the catalog of clients that they have that maybe Nell and I don't have. And so being able to say that we had a team to back us up was one of the main reasons why this client went with us, and ultimately why we actually were able to sell off market.
Totally. Christina just had the situation happen too. Christina had a situation that I think it was a deal with Ben or with Mark Otis. And I was like, well, let's do it off market for a couple of weeks. Let's test the market, see what we do. And she was able to get into contract. I think it was 1.4, 1.5. And so leverage the stats, you guys, be able to spit that out and be able to share with people like who is in a better position to manage your wealth. Is it us or is it them? When you show stats like that, it's really easy just to choose us. And then, you know, we'll talk about this later in coaching, but you know, it doesn't have to be about feature dumping. People are buying you and your experience and your leverage and the people that you have in your corner. So make sure that you guys understand the stats. And this is obviously to congratulate you guys on all your hard work, but use these stats in order for you guys to find your next deals and get your next signed listing agreement. So congratulations nonetheless, you guys. When we started out this year, we set a goal of 500 million in production. A lot of people thought we were crazy. They're like, what? There's no way. And we never lost sight of that goal. So to know that we exceeded that by 150 million, 67 million now in pending, and then to say that we're going to do $2 billion in production in 2022, I feel 100% confident that we will hit this number. So I'm going to go to our story of the week, and he's not on the line today. And Eric, maybe you could speak on his behalf, but Cyrus came to us. He had a similar background as Eric. He is into music. He's working the bar scene. He's celebrating his first transaction. He comes to coaching regularly. He's consistently in the office. He's a constant hustler, asking for help, taking chances. He's a risk taker. And so huge shout out to Cyrus. Oh, let me put that back up for you really quick, Eric. So make sure to tag Cyrus, let him know what's up, congratulate him. But Eric, since you're the one that referred him to the team, my man, you want to speak on his behalf and give him a quick shout out, because I know that you guys are homies.
Yeah, Cyrus and I have been friends for a long ass time, and yeah, you already kind of gave the background. He bartended, I bartended, we both play in bands. And he saw me switch over, and I still remember one night we were at his house on his rooftop, getting drunk and doing stuff, and I was talking about to him like, man, did I make the right move? I don't know if I'm cut out for this, blah blah blah. And then he saw me kind of progressing in my career, and then he decided to make the jump. So I'm super pumped up for him. I know he was getting some FOMO for not getting any contracts in a contract, and he finally did. So I think this is going to boost his confidence and get that momentum rolling. So I'm super juiced. Oh yeah.
Oh yeah. I mean, look, it just goes to show. I'll tell you what, you guys, 10 years ago, they would have looked at me, they would have looked at Eric King, they would have looked at Gabrielle and said, no way you could be successful in this business, right? Like, yeah, can you please cover your tattoos? Can you please not wear, your shirt buttoned all the way up to the top? Like there would just been so much judgment. And it's like you see people being able to express in their own way. And like, look at how our business has grown. And I think no other team, people talk about inclusion and diversity, and we're not going to go down that track, but I'll tell you what, I don't think nobody represents it better than Team Fast. And so, Eric, thank you for being our spirit animal, and thank you for setting us all free. We appreciate you. Oh yeah. All right, guys, let's continue cruising on. Let's go back over to here. So you guys, like I said, it's a shorter meeting today because of this holiday season, but I think we could spend some time here. And you guys, let's open it up to you. And I want to have a conversation about this because I think this is special and I want to make this special. So let's stay here for a moment. So we want to ask you guys, and we're curious, we want to know, what are some of your favorite moments with Team Fast in 2021? When you look back on all the things that we have done together, the social events, the training events, the craziness, whatever it is, you guys, like the moments where you got in your first contract, Dallas, right? I was unfortunately not at that event. So want to open up the mic for you guys, and I want you guys to just share with us, what are some of your favorite moments in 2021 with Team Fast? So let's hear you guys. I'm seeing some stuff in the chat. So I'm gonna call on you, Ernesto. You said Dallas, great trip. I know there's more than 3 words on that. So let's hear from you, brother. Go ahead and kick it off, and then let's just pass the mic around.
Yeah, Dallas was awesome. It was great to mostly connect with so many people on the team that you don't see on a regular basis. It just builds up that level of familiarity. Hey, I know this person now, I can call them with questions. And it was just fun. It was just super fun. So Dallas was amazing.
Beautiful, beautiful. I love it. I love it. Who else, you guys? Who else has something they want to share? Like, what was their best moment? All right. Let's talk about it, Linnell. Let's hear it.
I mean, I thought you were gonna join the team, man. I thought you were gonna join the one wheel team.
She put me on one of those one wheels, and I don't know if you guys have ever seen it. It has the big wheel in the middle, and it's a skateboard on the edge, and you have to balance yourself. And she put me on that thing. I tell you what, I thought all 235 pounds of my ass was gonna break. So that was
No, you did really well. Most people, they don't get it on the first try. It took me like maybe 2 months to get it. So you did really good.
Well, I appreciate the push. I appreciate the push. That shit was hard. All right, you guys, what else? What are some other moments in this year that were your favorite moments with Team Fast? Let's hear it. Don't be shy. Go ahead and grab the mic.
I'll share. My favorite moment was this time last year when we were all on Zoom, and Kenny was sharing with us about his vision, and we were all sitting there being in awe and going, oh my God, 500 million, are you serious? And then it kept going up and up, and we kept raising. Did we start at 500? Because I thought it was a little, was that 500? We were all,
the goal was 500.
500 all along. So that was one of the most memorable moments, being first, newer on the team, and seeing us progress in, where we are today, and our vision for 2 billion. Let's go 2022. Yes. And I think the one thing that Ben elaborated on is, seeing the teamwork, right? Collaborations that were built out of this. This weekend we put it out there. I said, Amy Palin, you're going to be in contract. We wrote on an offer on a property that was 81 days on the market. It's a TIC. Nobody freaking wanted it. We get into writing a contract, and someone decided to write an offer on it at the same time, and we got outbid. But long story short, we're in the backup offer position. So when you put it out there, it will happen. I told her by the end of the year, we had 2 weeks to go. So we got her into contract. But one thing about it was, if we're going to lose, we're going to lose to somebody on Team Fast, and I don't mind that. But at the end of the day, it was amazing. 2022, let's go.
Yes, I love it. I love it. And she's been working her ass. I'm not saying that you guys haven't all been working, but God, she's been working her ass off. So good stuff, Donna. What else, you guys? What are some other favorite moments in 2021? Please don't be shy. Grab the mic. Don't leave me hanging. No radio silence. Let's hear from you guys. We've had tons of experiences in 2021. So let's hear from you guys. Go ahead, Gabrielle.
Oh, okay. I was just thinking about sharing, but I guess I'll go ahead and share. I like when Lauren and I made our reel in the Walnut Creek office, our Zodiac real estate reel. We were going over the attributes of a Virgo and a Scorpio realtor, which was probably my most successful reel on Instagram so far. But that was all.
I loved that too, Gabrielle. That was so fun.
Love it. Love it. Let's hear from you, Lauren. Since you got the mic, let's hear from you. So what were some of your highlight moments from 2021?
Oh gosh. Well, I made a joke in the chat that I've loved being everyone's in-house listing video model. No, I'm just kidding. No, I've loved getting to know so many of you, and of course I loved closing my deal with Kate just a few months ago. So it was awesome. So yeah.
Love it. Love it. Eric, was that a hand up, or were you just waving at Lauren?
No, I was waving at Clyde, Sandy's boy. It was his birthday yesterday. What's up?
What? Happy birthday, Clyde!
Woo!
Thank you.
How old are you, buddy? 7. Wow. Well, happy birthday, bud. I love your hair.
I just washed it.
It looks washed and nice. All right, Eric. Well, since you grabbed the mic, bro, let's hear from you, bro. Highlights from this year for you.
Man,
I know you've got tons.
I was hoping you wouldn't call on me because there's just too many good times from this year. But yeah, Dallas was one of the highlights. You know, it was my first time at a real estate convention. Never in a million thousand years did I ever think that I would end up at a real estate convention. I didn't go to any of the things, but you know, it was still a great bonding moment, and I did have some takeaways. And I was just kidding. I did go to a couple of the sessions, but that was highlight. But you know, I think my highlight overall this year is just watching the progression and the growth and the collaborations that are growing out of this, and you know. It's just been amazing. And then to see, you know, a couple of my like really personal friends being inspired by my, you know, by me and joining the team, that was a huge highlight. And it's amazing to see them, you know, starting to produce. And Sandy, I'm talking about you. Cyrus, I'm talking about him. And it's just really cool to see, you know, little seeds that have been planted, and then it sprouts, and now they're fully about to, you know, grow and blossom. And it's really, really awesome to see that. And it's not just Sandy and Cyrus. It's like I'm talking about Gabrielle, Lauren, everybody that's on this, like just growing and crushing it. And it's inspiring. You know what I mean? Sometimes I get FOMO, and sometimes, you know, it puts a little bit more fire under my ass to you know, produce more. So it's just been awesome. And, you know, another highlight too is I know, you know, a few people left our team. You know, it's like that's a highlight too, because I know it reaffirms to me that I'm at the right place because this is working for me, right? So overall, just a spectacular year. I'm super stoked, and more so than this year, I'm more excited for next year, because I think we're all going to crush it and continually crush it. And guys, we're going to be implementing some big things and making some changes on our team, and I'm really looking forward to it. And we're going to crush it together. Oh yeah!
Oh yeah!
Eric, it's inspiring seeing your golf game blossoming too.
Oh yeah! Let's go.
Right. All right, Will, let's hear from you, big dog. You've had an incredible year, probably tons and tons of moments to speak about. So my man, and please don't make us cry or anything, but what were some of your highlight moments of this year?
I mean, too many. I can't pick one. I don't know. Okay. All right. I mean, like, so embarrassing. I cried too many times, but every time I cry, it was amazing in front of everybody. Be able to share my story or my success. I think I love you guys the most, Kenny and the team and everybody. Thank you for providing this safe space for me to be able to be myself and to be here. So I love you guys.
Yeah, you know what? We can't unsee your holiday you know, reel of you and your Tonys. we can't unsee that, bro, but the world is a better place because of it. And we appreciate you, man. What an amazing year. Let's hear from 2 other people, you guys. I want to hear 2 other people. I'm turning over to Ben. He's got a quick message for everybody, but let's hear from 2 other people about some of their 2021 Team Fast highlight moments. Let's hear from you guys.
I'll take it all, guys. I mean, going to all watching the top producer dinner, you know, with a small group, and growing that from there, sitting on a corner, freezing cold, trying to eat some food next to the electrical thingy, and then moving into the office, and you know, with your ideas starting to add more food, add more bartenders, add more things. Like, it's really, you know, because there's so many memories, just because I have been in almost every single party event. So, but just seeing the growth of it has been really amazing, to where, you know, we started small, and then the holiday party was super fun. I thought, you know, everyone was having a good time, to the many Friendsgiving that some of us participated in at the office. And, you know, and going back what I typed in, it was kind of cool to wait when me, you, and John went to tour Brentwood office space. Like, hey, I think this is the one. No, wait, we ripped that carpet that day. I don't remember. There's so much stuff going on. Filmed that, and we went to Hercules and filmed it again. Like, this is our new home, but just constantly every time I see something, empty, I see the vision of like where it could be. And those are some of the most exciting times, as you get to see it when it's empty, and then when it's actually filled in and just executing the vision. So those are really great memories for me.
Yeah, I think I shared some of those memories as well. For me, it's like watching this company evolve, like, right? Because I remember when there was 10 people from Climb. I remember coming on, I was number 26. I remember getting to 85. Now we're at 240, right? I remember we did 127 million. Like, hell yeah, we crushed our year. And then to watch everything evolve. And now we have 24 staff members. We're going to have 25, 26, 27 staff members. We're going to have all these offices. We have new markets that we've gone into. And then look at all the relationships that we've built. Like I love these people. Like, this is my family. Like, I could see myself being nowhere else better in my life than where I'm at right now in my career. And like to say, like, now we've done this together. Me, Kenny, John, Molly, Carina, we were all at the same company. We were all Climb before. And then to watch how we've all grown in our departments and the impact that you guys have had on our lives, and hopefully the impact that we've had on your lives. Guys, it's been so beautiful to experience and to be able to witness, and then to watch this next year, and then all these speaking engagements that we're going to be able to partake in. It's been so amazing. So I appreciate everything that I've had been able to experience in this last year. Johnny boy, let's go to you.
Yeah, just kind of, there's obviously a ton of moments, and we've had a lot of fun, but I really enjoy working with Kenny and everybody on getting the offices open, kind of same thing, touring it and seeing the potential and seeing the space. And like, if you saw Brentwood before and after, and the way Stockton's coming along, and we're still kind of just getting started. So I really enjoy kind of just, taking that project and taking it from what the space was to Kenny's vision, and it's pretty fun, and I'm grateful for the opportunity. But yeah, lots of fun with lots of people on the team, and I too am really looking forward to next year.
Beautiful. Anybody else want to chime in?
I just want to thank Elias for growing a mustache with me, raising $1,000 for men's health.
When you try to grow, and then bro, I got alopecia.
Oh.
Like, I don't know what's going on, but I heard it goes away. So I heard it goes away. So appreciate you. Well, let's turn over to Ben. Ben, I know that you had a quick update, but you can't leave us with that update, bro. So update, and then highlights of the moment, of the year.
Of course, I'm a little under the weather right now, so you'll forgive me with the beanie. But okay, so update on Obsidian Rise. A bunch of people signed up. We've got 30 people who signed up on Slack. It's in the Gen Pop channel. Look up General and then look me up there. And there's a sign up Genius link, which I should have paid for the paid account because it didn't work. So just drop your name and I will put you on the list for OpCity. And remember, OpCity is the Realtor.com version of Flex. It's a 35% referral fee. They say they're the best leads in the online world. More people spend more time on Realtor.com than they do searching on other online platforms. So please sign up. You don't need to interview for this. As a benefit of being an EXP and on Team Fast, you get automatic entry. You just have to send me your contact info and I will add you on. Ojo Labs is the Flex version of Movato, M-O-V-O-T-O. And they're another search thing. They've got an app. It's widely popular all over the place. They also have a referral agreement. I forget what the percentage is, but those you also get by being on Team Fast and on EXP. So if you want access to that as well, sign up in the same channel. I will add you to both. Oh, and then for the training, we have to do a training to teach us how to onboard. We've partnered with a group called Rise. And the cool thing with Rise is that they're not gaming the system. They're just giving us a little bit of a head start. All of us, because of our partnership with Rise, are going to be entered onto the experience level, which automatically gives us the higher quality leads available to both batches. So we're going to get a little bit of extra love from Realtor.com, a little bit extra love from Ojo. If you already have an existing account and you want to merge it with the team account, please let me know and I'll take care of everything on the back end. And then next Tuesday, the 4th at 2 p.m. is our first onboarding. I will be sending out an email to all the participants who signed up, and you need to sign up in order to get that email. So please let me know if you want to be on through Slack or text me, find me, That's my job. Please let me know. I want to get you guys on.
Beautiful. And let's bring it home full circle. Highlight moments of 2022 for you, or 2021 for you.
I think, so having known different people on this team through different walks of life over many years, it's been amazing to see the transformation. I remember the first top producer dinner we did, like Kenny said, on the side of the corner of the road in Berkeley, with hella fast traffic, zooming past us. And I was like, man,
shit.
Everyone's freezing their ass off. It's still early COVID. Everyone's nervous about not getting COVID. So we decided to have it like in a wind tunnel, basically on like a drag strip. And then, the opening of the office, and then seeing how that thing evolved. And then the one day that one time Elias got the music, we've got Brian in the back cooking Wagyu ribeye steaks, and just seeing and then the parties, the crazy, what was it? The December, the 5-10 thing where we got to bring our clients. It's just evolved from one thing after another thing, getting better and better and better. And then having my position evolve, which I love. So I'm super grateful to be given this opportunity to work with you guys on this level. I'm super happy to have met you guys. Super grateful to everyone who's on the team, new and old. And I've got nothing for love for you guys. And I wish everyone the best in 2022.
Now I want to add a moment or something. I just want to say I'm really excited. I mean, it's been fantastic and amazing working with Elias, Kenny, Molly, and Carina on the leadership team. But I'm really, really, really excited about the new roles we've added to help support the growth and help support the team. Ben, Cynthia, Gabrielle. I'm just so super excited on so many levels. I'm really enjoying working with every single one of you, and it's really inspiring that everybody has kind of come from within and taken roles that they've kind of stepped up and wanted to do, and kind of carved out these positions for themselves. And there's a couple more that I'm really excited about that aren't official yet, but just the people that we're adding to the leadership and administrative support on this team is super exciting, and really just makes me even more confident that this is like the perfect place for me to be. So
like we're the senior leadership team is kind of doing the boring stuff now, and then the new leadership team is getting to do all the fun, like creating the departments, having a vision for a company. Gabrielle's been amazing, getting things set up of what next year will look like for a content calendar. Working with Eric on the training schedule. It's just like I'm super excited about next year, because the playbook that I know how to build a company from what I've learned at my last company, it's still there, but it's really just doing the same thing over and over every day. But now with the new roles, we're adding new things, and last year we were technically in uncharted territory, building the #1 team at EXP, but now like we're going, trying to triple our business this year. It's going to take a lot more hands on deck and a lot more brainstorming, a lot more collaboration between our leadership and then emerging talent. So many people have approached us in the last year with different wants and needs of how they want to support the company. Not all were good fit, and not all had position. But the ones who do show up, who every day contribute without demanding anything first, and being a true leader and just assuming the role, are ones I've starting to see succeed. So just based on who we brought on this year, I'm super excited. I have no clue what roles we'll add, except for maybe 2 in the early year, but we have an entire year ahead of us. We have, $2 billion. So, if you're a person that wants to contribute to the company and make more memories for the rest of us and make a better workspace, just come reach out, and we'll see what we can do. No promises, but you see the pace of the company.
Yeah, you guys, when I started with this company, there was 3 of us, right? There was me, Kenny, Carina, right? Then enter Molly, then enter John, then enter, our different support staff. So this company is going to grow. And as we grow, we want to make sure that we have support systems in place to make sure that the agent population is the first and foremost and most important. What happens inside of our minds is all these thoughts and ideas. Well, somebody could come along like Gabrielle, take these thoughts that we've had in our mind for the past year and say, oh, let me create a system on that. Here's the schedule. You see what I just created? I'm like, oh my God, we've been thinking about this for so long, and it's even way more better than we could have ever thought. Thank you for bringing that to life, right? Some of you guys will take these ideas that we have, you bring them to life and conceptualize them in a way that is even better than we ever could have imagined. And so that's the power of collaborating and bringing all of these super forces together. And we put our rings together, and then we have this giant force of energy. That's how I look at us. So appreciate you guys. I appreciate you more than you'll ever know. This is my happy place. This is where I feel like I've really, really came into my own as a leader and, as an entrepreneur. You know, at the end of the day, I'm still have that entrepreneur spirit just like you guys. So thank you guys. We're going to do a full year in review. Once again, our Vanity Fair event is going to be same team meeting time on January 11th. That's going to be at 10:30, and we're going to probably go for about 2 hours. Gabrielle's going to put some fire ass content together. We're working right now on topics, ideas, awards, and things like that. So be on the lookout for some really creative and cool first time ever type of awards in our industry. It's going to be super, super fun. So if there's nothing else, you guys, no coaching this week. We're going to kick back off the first of the year. I promise you guys, we're going to take shit to new levels, new heights, more attendance, more topics. It's just going to be, we're going to get better. That's just what we're going to do in 2022. We're going to get better. So I appreciate you guys, and thank you for being here. Happy holidays, Merry Christmas, have a happy New Year. If you guys need a ride, please don't call me, but have a wonderful, wonderful, happy New Year, and peace to everyone. John, was there anything else you wanted to say? You just took yourself off mute. Okay, cool. You guys have a wonderful, wonderful day. Thank you for being here, getting out of here a little bit early, but peace, happy New Year, much love and respect to all of you guys. Have a great day, and happy birthday, man.
Happy New Year.
Happy New Year. Woo!
Happy New Year.
2022.